first a community grieves together after a mother and daughter are killed in a home invasion in Burlington County. Good evening. I'm Aziza Schuler. Dozens attended a vigil in Willingboro tonight in honor of Catherine and Marisol Nunez. It comes just hours after an arrest in the case. CBS News Philadelphia reporter Eva Anderson was there.
In front of the home on Harrington Circle, where 33-year-old Catherine Nunez and her mother Marisol Nunez were shot and killed just days before, family members came from out of town to remember them.
Marisol and Catherine were the epitome of goodness. They're both beautiful souls, and they didn't deserve this.
This is the heartbreaking story of Catherine and Marisol Nunez, whose lives were brutally ended by a man who was her child's father and who, even after they split up and parted ways, continued to try to dominate her. Her mother, Marisol, was caught in the crossfire when her ex-boyfriend, Junior Edwards, entered her daughter's home via a first-floor window and killed them both. Let's go into this story and discover the true cause of their untimely death. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to the mother and daughter's family and friends. "33-year-old Catherine Nunez was a mother, sister, and daughter. Her son, who was 8 years old, was her entire world. She was characterized as a kind, devoted mother who constantly went above and beyond for her son. Catherine put her everything into caring for her child. For the sake of her son, she even relocated. With the support of her family, she managed to achieve a lot as a single mother while working hard to provide her kid with a better life. Despite her personal struggles, Catherine was able to inspire and motivate a large number of people. Nunez was employed by a utility company that required her to spend 1 day a week in New York. She enjoyed what she did and had a strong sense of passion for it. She also had a 54-year-old mother named Marisol Nunez, who worked in hotels for over 24 years before pausing her career to care for her own mother, Carmen, her daughter Catherine, and her grandson Elohim. Because she knew all of the family's birth dates by memory and made it her mission to inform the other members of the family, she was known as the Calendar. Willingboro Township Police Department officers were dispatched to the home shortly after 4 a.m. on October 30th for a complaint of a burglary in progress. After entering the house, officers discovered the bodies of the two women upstairs. According to reports, Catherine Nunez contacted 911 from within the house to report that someone was attempting to break into the house. When cops arrived, they located the two bodies, but the intruder had left. Upon arrival, prosecutors said authorities discovered the remains of Catherine Nunez, 33, and her mother, Marisol Nunez, 54. The women were found in an upstairs bedroom and pronounced dead on the scene. According to prosecutors, the intruder broke into the home through a first-floor window and escaped before police arrived. Prosecutors claimed autopsies performed by Burlington County Medical Examiner Dr. Ian Hood determined that both individuals died from gunshot wounds. Neighbors told local news outlets that Catherine's young son was inside the home during the slings. "We found out that the baby was underneath the bed while his mom got killed and the grandmom was already gone." The Burlington County Prosecutor's Office has charged Junior Edwards, 37, of Lansdowne, with 2 counts of first-degree murder, first-degree home invasion burglary armed with a firearm, second-degree unlawful possession of a weapon, second-degree possession of a weapon for an unlawful purpose, and second-degree endangering the welfare of a child. According to authorities, Edwards smashed open the first-floor window to gain entrance. A handgun believed to have been used in the homicides was located outside the home. The investigation further revealed that Edwards and Catherine Nunez shared an 8-year-old son, according to prosecutors.
In Willingboro, New Jersey, the search continues for a suspect who shot and killed a mother and her adult daughter during a break-in. Happened early yesterday morning in a quiet community on Harrington Circle. Action News reporter Brianna Smith live outside of the Willingboro Police Department with the latest on the investigation. Brianna.
Yes, Rick, detectives are still looking for that suspect, but they believe this was not a random incident. Now, we spoke to neighbors who are in total disbelief because they've never seen any issues at that family's home in the past. And to make matters worse, they say a child was inside the house during the shooting.
It's sad. It's sad, especially in Willingboro. Like, on our street, we don't have this type of thing.
Willingboro Township residents who live on Harrington Circle are still trying to process the traumatic incident that unfolded in their peaceful community.
This neighborhood is normally calm, but it was and quiet. It was even quieter. You know, a pin will drop and you will hear it because everybody's in shock to know that, you know, this happened.
The Burlington County Prosecutor's Office says 33-year-old Catherine Nunez and her mother, 54-year-old Marisol Nunez, were shot to death inside their home just after 4 a.m. on Wednesday.
And when they told me what happened, I said I couldn't believe it. I just dropped. I immediately dropped.
Glenda Sprov lives next door to the Nunez family. She says they moved from Brooklyn, New York a few years ago, and she interacted with Catherine often.
She was a very nice person, though. I mean, she was kind enough for me to break a tear or two and more, and then some. I couldn't even sleep last night.
She has a son, and he would be outside riding his bike, playing. You see her mom standing outside, enjoying just life.
Detectives say the suspect broke into the house through a first-floor window and left the scene before police arrived. They found the mother and daughter dead in an upstairs bedroom. Neighbors tell us a child was inside the house at the time of the shooting.
Now he's without the grandma and the mom.
It hurts, and I feel so bad for her son.
And neighbors are planning a vigil for Friday night to honor the family and lift each other's spirits. Again, police have not made any arrests, but they say there is no threat to the public at this time. Live in Willingboro Township, Brianna Smith, Channel 6 Action News. Rick?
All right, Brianna, thank you.
Authorities from Burlington County have made an arrest in the murders of 2 women in Willingboro. 37-year-old Junior Edwards is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder for the deaths of his child's mother and grandmother. Police found the bodies of 33-year-old Catherine Nunez and her mother, 54-year-old Marisol Nunez, inside of a home early Wednesday morning. Autopsies determined both victims died from gunshot wounds. Investigators say the suspect and Catherine Nunez shared an 8-year-old son, and police say that boy was home during the shootings but was not injured.
In addition, Edwards faces charges of unauthorized possession of a weapon for an unlawful purpose, endangering the welfare of a child, and home invasion burglary with a firearm. The allegations were brought against him while he was already being held in Philadelphia on separate matters. Edwards was characterized by the family members of Catherine as a monster who had threatened them many times. After their breakup, Catherine had moved on from Edwards, but it appears that the two were unable to work things out. He would threaten her and her family, and sadly, he killed her. We still don't know why he killed her mother or the cause of the murder. We hope that the memories they shared with them bring solace to everyone impacted by their passing. We hope their souls find peace. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.